two examples that I wanted to bring up about teaching our youth Islamic history. I think we need to go beyond just youth groups will get together and do it. I think we need to have a systematic approach. Just like kids go to school to study history and it's in their curriculum, if you want your children who are Muslims to know about Islamic history, you need to have a curriculum set up. And they need to follow that curriculum. So if it's a matter of going to Saturday school, Sunday school, something like that, then that's what needs to be done.
A very important thing is when we talk about history, we should not just talk. A lot of books, when you read about history, you talk about wars and battles, and that's how you wanted to start the discussion, a war and a battle. But the beauty, for example, when I mention Umar ibn Khattab again, if you study his history, he set up the first nation in the world organized government. He set up a postal system. He set up the welfare system. He set up the equality system. This is a history. You know, it's not just about
positive thing and negative thing.
There's actually a very good book that I've recently read by Dr. Tariq Suidan, which was recently translated into English, which was The History of Palestine. And he's also translating currently the history of Islam into English. Now what he's done, he set it up basically based on wars, battles, art, all the significant events, not only about wars and battles, but art, architecture, great cultural renaissance that happened. So these are things that we need. We need books. There's lots of books in the Arab world, in the you know, in the Persian world, in the Urdu, like all the different languages. What we need is those books translated into English so that Muslims who are born and raised here can have access to them. And not only Muslims, but it should be accessible in the mainstream.
And for non-Muslims to see a different point of view. Rather than say right or wrong, you know, you read and you have access to different point of views.
To get the result, what's right, what's wrong.
It's just different point of views.
You talked about access and different point of views. There's another problem with access, which I'm going to bring up. There's a few books that have been written recently, for instance, by Jimmy Carter, former president of the United States, Palestine, Peace Not Apartheid. Recently, Camp Toronto, which is an organization I'm a part of, we have a monthly book club, so we decided to read this book. We thought, this is great. It's written by someone who's, you know, non-Muslim, who's writing about the conflict in Palestine. Let's read this and let's see what he has to say. Went to Chapters, went to Kohl's, went to all these different bookstores. They did not have them. This is his most recent book.
Did you manage to find it?
We did have to order it in. So this is his most recent book that's been published. Was not there. They had prior books. Now, why was this book not published? There's a lot of backlash against this book because of what it says.
And that's fine. And as you see, it's, you know, he's put his point of view and history. Some people agree, some people disagree. And that's the thing about history. This is a great topic, but we've run out of time. But maybe, inshallah, in the future, we should discuss this issue, because this is a very important issue that affects the Muslim youth. And, you know, educating them and giving them different point of views would help.
Someone should
we've run out of time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.